Hey there, dog lovers. Today we're diving into a topic that tugs at the heartstrings of every pet owner. Our furry friends can't speak, but they sure can show us when they're feeling lonely. You see, dogs are pack animals. In the wild, they live in groups, relying on each other for companionship, play, and survival. When we bring a dog into our homes, we become their pack. Let's uncover the 8 heartbreaking signs your dog is feeling lonely, and learn how to bring the joy back into their lives. Imagine this. You come home to find your dog barking more than usual. They seem agitated, restless, maybe even a little desperate. Your dog is saying, "I've been alone, I missed you, I need your attention." They're trying to bridge the gap created by loneliness, reaching out in the only way they know how. Dogs thrive on routine and structure. When they're left alone for long periods, that sense of security can crumble, leading to anxiety and the need to vocalize their distress. So, before you scold your dog for excessive barking, ask yourself, are they getting enough mental and physical stimulation? Are you fulfilling their need for companionship? Have you ever come home to find your favorite shoe chewed to bits, a pillow torn apart, or furniture scratched beyond repair? Destructive behavior is often a dog's way of expressing their inner turmoil. When a dog is lonely, they experience a buildup of energy and frustration. They don't have an outlet for their boredom or a way to soothe their anxiety, so they turn to what's available, your belongings. Destructive behavior is a cry for help, a sign that your dog needs more engagement, more stimulation, and more of your time and attention. We all know that dogs love their food. A healthy appetite is usually a good indicator of a happy pup. But what happens when your usually food-motivated companion starts refusing treats, barely touches their dinner, or shows a complete disinterest in eating? Just like humans, dogs can experience emotional distress that affects their eating habits. When loneliness sets in, it disrupts their emotional balance. If your dog's loss of appetite is sudden or persistent, it's crucial to consult with your veterinarian. If medical issues are ruled out, it's time to consider the impact of loneliness on their well-being. Chapter 4. Licking away the loneliness, over-grooming. Dogs groom themselves. It's natural and necessary for their hygiene. But when grooming becomes excessive, when they lick or chew at themselves constantly, it can be a sign of deeper emotional distress, often stemming from loneliness. Think about it. When we're anxious or stressed, we might bite our nails, twirl our hair, or engage in other repetitive behaviors to soothe ourselves. Over-grooming releases endorphins, providing temporary relief from the discomfort of loneliness. But here's the thing. While over-grooming might offer momentary comfort, it doesn't address the root of the problem. In fact, it can worsen the situation, leading to skin irritations, hair loss, and even infections. It's their way of telling you they're not okay, that they need your help to combat the loneliness that's driving this behavior. Chapter 5. The Shadow of Loneliness, Clinginess. We all love a cuddly companion, a dog who wants to be by our side. But there's a difference between healthy affection and clinginess that stems from separation, anxiety, and loneliness. When a dog is lonely, they crave constant reassurance, seeking comfort in your presence. They might follow you from room to room, whine when you leave their sight, or even panic when you prepare to leave the house. This intense attachment isn't about being needy. It's about seeking security in a world that feels uncertain and frightening without you. It's a clear indication that they're not coping well with being alone, that their need for companionship runs deep. Chapter 6. Restless nights, lonely days, changes in sleep patterns. Dogs, like humans, need a healthy balance of sleep and activity. But when loneliness takes hold, it can disrupt their sleep patterns, leaving them exhausted or unable to find restful slumber. You might notice your dog sleeping more than usual, seeming lethargic and withdrawn even after a long nap. Or they might struggle to settle down, pacing restlessly, unable to quiet their anxious thoughts. These changes in sleep patterns are often linked to the emotional roller coaster of loneliness. They might be exhausted from the stress of being alone, their minds racing with worry. Just as we toss and turn when our minds are troubled, our dogs experience sleep disturbances when loneliness weighs heavily on their hearts. Chapter 7. The Retreat into Silence, Withdrawal. Dogs are naturally social creatures, eager to engage with their humans and explore their surroundings. But when loneliness sets in, their usual exuberance can fade. replaced by a heartbreaking withdrawal from the world they once loved. You might notice your playful, energetic companion becoming quiet and subdued. They might lose interest in their favorite toys, show little enthusiasm for walks, or even hide away, seeking solace in isolation. This withdrawal is a protective mechanism, a way for them to cope with the emotional pain of loneliness. Witnessing this transformation in a once vibrant dog is a stark reminder of the profound impact loneliness can have on their well-being. Chapter 8. The unending search for comfort, pacing and restlessness. Imagine feeling a constant sense of unease and inability to find comfort or peace. That's what our dogs experience when loneliness takes hold. They pace back and forth, unable to settle, their bodies reflecting the turmoil within. This restlessness is a physical manifestation of their anxiety, their desperate attempt to soothe their emotional distress. They might circle their bed, wander aimlessly around the house, or even pace along the same path repeatedly. It's like they're searching for something they can't find. The comfort of your presence, the reassurance of companionship, the feeling of belonging. Each step is a testament to their inner struggle, a heartbreaking reminder that their needs aren't being met. Outro: a heart full of love, a life full of joy. Remember, our dogs give us unconditional love and loyalty. It's our duty to ensure they feel loved and included. Spend quality time with your furry friend, engage in interactive play, provide plenty of mental and physical stimulation, and consider seeking professional help if the loneliness seems severe. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give your furry friend an extra hug today.